the video today is about why when we're solo things are working fine, but when it comes to initiating intimacy, having sex with our partner, then that's when the erection challenge happens. So why does it not happen when we're by ourselves, and why does it happen when we're with somebody else? So if you're experiencing that, if you're experiencing erection challenges or staying hard when it comes to sex, this video is for you. That's what we'll be talking about. So first up, why does this happen? And it comes down to something, a really simple rule. So perhaps you've been experiencing this for some time now, and you find that when it comes to initiating sex, or when you start having sex, then this thought comes into your mind of, what if I can't stay hard, or what if I can't climax? And then that becomes the number one focus. So everything goes onto that, and it can be really hard just to stay present. You know, it can be difficult to stay present in the moment with your partner, and then we usually get the result that we don't want. You know, we lose the erection, or we can't stay hard, or we can't climax, and we have to finish, have to stop, and it feels embarrassing. So we want to avoid that, and you deserve to avoid that, because you deserve to have great sex. So why is it that when we're solo, are things fine? The question doesn't come into our mind, we don't feel that fear, and things work fine. Well, it's because we feel safe. Okay, and it really simply boils down to that, because we've created a moment for ourselves in which we feel safe. We're by ourselves, so there's not this thought of what if, because we're not sharing that experience with another person. And then usually if porn is being watched when we're solo, our brain is getting the stimulation that we would be, that's the dopamine chemical is being achieved as it would be during sex. So the brain doesn't know any different. So in that moment, the mind is still thinking, oh, I'm getting what I need, this feels enjoyable. And we have this feeling of safety and comfort, because we don't have the pressure of what somebody else is there, or now I have to perform. You know, it's just us in that moment. And so because of this increased safety, that's why things are working fine solo, because there's just not the fear that comes with it, and our body feels safe. So we're in more of a relaxed state. So that's why it happens. But there's something that is really important now, okay? And please take this seriously. It is not to mistake that for things must be working fine, so I'm just going to keep hoping that eventually when I have sex with my partner it's going to work okay, because it works okay when I'm solo. Okay, that is a mistake to make, because actually the more that we're solo and things are working fine when we're solo, the more time that goes by, whether it's months or years now, and that we get used to that, we're reinforcing the patterns that things can only work when I'm solo. So we make it more difficult for ourselves in the long term. So what to do now? Well, the first step is to understand exactly where you're at in this journey. Now, there's 3 really clear stages, and there's a video that I've made that's called the sex loop that will allow you to identify which of those 3 stages you're at. And it's 2 minutes long, so it's very quick. You'll be able to see straight away which stage you're at. So in the comments below, I'll put the link to that video. Click on that link and it will take you straight to the video, then watch it and figure out which of the 3 stages you're at, so that you can start moving forward and get the tools to stay hard during sex, and most importantly, to avoid a permanent erection problem.